What up, mi gente? What up? It's your boy Omega, the CEO, Comic Crusaders, and host of the Comic Crusaders podcast, along with.
And it's your boy Chris Trash, your toy enthusiast and fashion maven.
What's poppin', mi gente? Welcome to a brand new P3 podcast where we talk about all things pop culture and more. That's right, baby. We have a power pack show this week. A lot of stuff going on: toys, collectibles, movies we saw, especially the new one. You know what I mean? From an epic franchise that has returned, but is the new one epic? We shall soon find out. We have opinions. You know what's great about this? We both just saw it this morning, and we both have not yet discussed it. So we're both going to find out for the first time how we feel about it during this show. This is great. That's a little bit in a little bit.
Sure.
But Chris, man, it's like, how's the week been, man? I know that last week, right? Not even last week. A couple of weeks ago, it was Free Comic Book Day. We didn't get to talk about that. We didn't do the show last week. That's the problem. So it was Free Comic Book Day. How was your Free Comic Book Day, and any pickups that you enjoyed?
Free Comic Book Day was awesome because I went with my daughter, and she's 3 years old. So as you see her all the time, she's downstairs actually watching some television. But yeah, we went together, and she picked out her own few comics. I let her pick by herself, and I picked my own. I went there specifically for the Energon stuff that last year they had an Energon comic book, and this year they had another one as well. Yep. I got the Transformers. So there's a couple cool things that. Oh yeah, the what is it? What was the Transformer one called again?
The stick one.
The
one with with the shit razor.
With the funny ones, the worst robot ever.
Oh, the worst robot ever. Yeah, the pen, that little annoying mother effer.
There we go. Yeah, and then you have the Hydro.
Delusional. That was funny. I enjoyed it because it was funny, and homie's delusional the whole time. What the fuck,
for sure. Bro? And then you have the Hydro one. That's the one I got for you. That was the Hydro soldier shit.
Yeah. That's just funny. But for me, it was that Energon because, man, I don't know, man. Did they listen to me at Comic-Con?
Why is that? Why you say that?
At Comic-Con, I got the chance to be in the Skybound room, and I asked about an epic franchise that I thought actually fits within the narrative of the story they were trying to tell, and I was talking about the Mask universe. Now we see that there's a resurgence via toys and all, and I had told them at the time, like, the greatest explanation for Transformers on Earth and having our own would be Mask, because if you look at Mask the cartoon, it was about vehicles that transform in theory, not into robots, but have the ability to fly, turn into more armored ability, with guns and all. And I always thought, well, you could tell a story where Mask was reverse engineering Transformers technology. That's how they figured they couldn't get a robot because the intelligence wasn't there, but they could transform vehicles, right?
Oh,
how the fuck in the Energon universe, especially you see a Matt Tracker, that is the man behind the red car and Mask. He is trying to figure out how to make vehicles that could transform in a sense, and all of a sudden you get Hound in there and he's fixing on him, and he's gonna be like, oh shit. Come on now. I swear to God, they listen to me.
That's crazy, yo. They listen to you.
Probably. Yeah, that's Matt Tracker, baby. We're gonna get Mask proper in a connected universe with Transformers and G.I. Joe. That shit is
We're gonna see action figures now.
Yeah, we're seeing the toys already. I'm definitely getting the red car. I can't wait.
You're right though, because I've been hearing little, like, I'm in a lot of groups on Facebook, and I especially G.I. Joe groups, and I've been hearing about Mask here and there, that the name pops up here and there, and
makes sense.
Yeah, I think this is gonna be it. We're gonna get some Mask figures.
That's
great explanation. That's so cool.
First reverse engineer Transformers technology, because listen, we're humans. We're not going to immediately make a fucking robot, but we can make cars that can fight robots. Hey, transform you, surprise you. Hey, we got weapons on these motherfuckers. You didn't know that. Aha. You know what I mean? Yeah. Until we get to the robot point, with the development of AI, which is stories that you could throw into there eventually. You know what I mean? To get the first Transformer through AI, maybe even through Mask.
I know, right? That's pretty sick,
man. See, the way I'm thinking is like, come on, God, take all these stories. Don't give a fuck. Just make sure it happens. That's all. But that's why I think that the movie, the last Transformers movie, not one, but the one prior, they missed that mark when they recruited the Puerto Rican homie. And I know they wanted to connect G.I. Joe so badly, but he was so smart. He could have been codenamed Matt Tracker.
Oh, that would have been
You
cool.
know, because he was smart. And what if he's the one that reverse engineered the first car? And then after that, hey, meet G.I. Joe. We need more. You could have brought G.I. Joe
Listen, if I'm excited that they name dropped GI Joe in the last Transformer movies. Not one like you said, the last human adaptation, right? But
Bumblebee, right? It was a
I
Bumblebee.
just no, it wasn't Bumblebee. It was just Beast Wars. Beast.
Yeah, Beast. Yeah. Oh yeah, and I love it because I'm a Beast Wars guy. I used to wake up at
I
6 o'clock
love
in the
me
morning
too.
to watch this shit. So
I used to watch that shit before school, man, at 7 a.m. before.
And maybe before work and shit, biking to work, and my ex used to look at me like, "Damn, really?" I'm like, "Yeah, really."
But yeah, they name dropped it. I just would hope, man, that they do it right, man. You know what I mean? Like, in the movies, it's been like a bomb. You know what I mean?
It's been lacking.
It's been lacking.
Except the Beast Wars. I really liked it because they gave us a lot of our OG look. You can't deny that.
Yeah. Hopefully this, this is gonna be the reboot because I would like to see GI Joe should be a great movie if done right, man. It could be an awesome movie if done right.
They need to do it in the sense of a Winter Soldier style.
Bro, like
movie, man. Don't make it feel like a. That's the whole problem. And again, this is why I think Captain America: Winter Soldier is superhero film perfection because it did not feel like a superhero film. We know they're superheroes, but they did not make it feel like they made it feel like a James Bond
espionage type movie, man. Like,
you could do that with G.I. Joe, absolutely can, without making it feel cheesy. You could give them a deep, crazy story. You know what I mean?
Like,
absolutely can.
Freaking do it, dude. Please, man. Done right,
well,
man.
Not then, Chris. It may be up to us.
And then, like, dude, and if they do it like this this new series going on, like the new G.I. Joe run and the new Transformer run, if they do it like that, man, oh my god, dude, it'll be so cool, bro.
So you want Kirkman involved in the production?
The way the Transformers were introduced and the way Duke was introduced, you know what I mean? How he saw something and then he was like, yo, he got freaked out and he was like kind of like obsessed with catching these robots, and he doesn't know that there's Autobots and Decepticons, so he thinks all robots are bad. You know what I mean? Like, it's so good, bro. This series is really good. I enjoy it.
Well, again, they both brought their war to our planet, so they are bad. Fuck them all.
Mm-hmm.
And a big salute to D Black. He's still recovering from his sickness, so I'll be doing good. He's recovering, as you can see. He's almost standing up on his own. I love this picture. It looks great. We Italian Warriors, baby. Represent. All right, let's get into it, baby. I don't know what the fuck this is, but this was fantastic. I'm a robot fan, and I know you fucking asshole.
I uploaded this specifically for you, Al, because I know you're a robot guy, dude. And
what is this?
I follow this one guy. If you guys want to go on Facebook, his name is Jackie. It's a Facebook post that's just Jackie, but he posted some really dope action figures from like the other side of the world that we don't really see out here. And man, look at this. This is, and like Koreans, Japanese, all about the robots and Gundam Wing type shit. So. Yeah. This is what this is about, man. I don't know what property this is from. I just thought it looked cool, and I knew you thought it would look cool too.
Bro, I mean, listen, we're getting AI robots. I mean, when will we probably listen? There is some scientists out there figuring, okay, if we got the robots, I want to make a giant one like this. We already have that one in Japan, right? Like the Gundam that's attached. Yeah. One day they're gonna make that one, de-attach. Could you imagine?
Yo. That's gonna be, there's one person already thinking that, yo, we can do shit like this. How about we make a big one, man? That'd be sick.
Artificial intelligence.
Japan would be the first one to do it too. You know it.
Yeah. We're gonna have our own Voltron, I hope. But imagine they do it like the fucking They're making
We gotta. You know what? Sorry, you've mentioned Voltron. I have to mention this now. So they're making a Voltron.
Live action.
26, yeah. It was going to the theater. It's not going to the theater no more. It's going to be streaming on Amazon Prime. Yep.
Uh-oh.
This is
And
the
there's
second
no
time they
face.
did that. You know that the first movie was a Roadhouse. They said there was another movie theater, and they're like, never mind. We're gonna bring it to streaming.
They have no faith in it.
Pretty much. I like Henry Cavill. You know, and Henry Cavill, he's a geek, bro. He really liked. He's like that's why he left The Witcher because creative
Differences.
because he wants to stick to the source. You know what I mean? And they want to
Hey,
not follow that.
You want to talk about sticking to the source? Have you heard what like? There's rumors circulating about changes within the X-Men universe in the next film where they want to bring Magneto in, but they want to make
Denzel Washington. What the hell?
they're like that defeats the whole narrative of Magneto's story.
Yeah.
Because Magneto does have his own history, and the same thing with Professor X. They want to make him color, but he was a rich white man from the UK that didn't feel that. So this is why him and Magneto were so at odds. They came from two different worlds.
Yeah.
So you can't change. I hate that Disney, Marvel still don't learn their lessons on this. If that's really the case, like stop doing this already. We don't want to see that. That's not diversity. That's you just being assholes. Make new characters. We could stand on our own. We don't need to be least other characters. All right, we're good. Thank you.
And the way they get away with it, you know what? The multiverse.
Yeah, multiverse, man.
That's the way they're gonna get. Well, it's not really like damn, but it's the.
But you're doing that. You know why you're doing it. So just stop.
Yo.
Anyway, what's this?
Yo, it's called Setsi Ice. No, these pictures are dope. Hopefully they're in order, man. These look pretty cool, man. I enjoyed this.
No, I tried my best. I saw that things were off. So just to see him first by himself, because look at that, right?
Yo, he looked sick, man. I don't know what this is from either. I think this is like its own property. Don't quote me, but I can't even tell the name from the bot. That's why I uploaded a bot, but to see if you could tell what was the name, but I can't tell. All I see is Vermin there. But look at that. We got a couple army builders. See this body. All right, so I'm looking at the body type, man, and this is from Amazing Yamagachi. They make like these cool Deadpool action. They made a Deadpool action figure. It was my first one that I had. They made Wolverine. They're very, very posable, man. But they have these like weird butterfly joints, so you can't see it here. They're hidden with that piece of armor. And hopefully they made them better because when I had the toy, they were like making this weird cracking, popping noise every time you would move that clicking noise. Sorry, it would click. Back in the day, I mean, I've heard it gotten so much better though, because they came out with the same Deadpool figure like 3 times, I think. But yeah, man, these look amazing. That's what I could tell the body's like.
Ooh, look at that picture right there, motherfucker!
I was trying to upload the cool poses that I saw, and I thought I was like, Alice doesn't think this one's gonna be pretty dope.
It is. This is cool pose,
though. These remind me of like cool, like look at this man down dragon. This is sick. I love this pose right here too.
And there's 3 of them. There you go. That's the P3 podcast right there in action figure form. Apparently, there we go. At least he's still shooting.
That is so sick.
It is. Yeah, look at this thing. And I guess that's like a drone or whatever. That's fire, bro.
That is a dope picture. I see. Look how posable he is too, man.
Yeah, bro, they look fantastic.
And there's no. I didn't see no price point on this yet. These are just photos that I picked up online from that Jackie guy.
Man, look at
his mask. He looks so cool. It looks like he has like some hologram type thing coming on his hand. I don't know if that's CGI or that's an effect.
Oh shit! No effing way, bro.
Yeah, so here we go. We got a third-party action figure of Jackie Chan of the.
Is it called Jackie Chan or Chan Jackie?
It was called something with the drunken something.
Not the Drunken Master, Drunken Monkey.
I think that I think it did say
Drunken Master is the movie.
That's the movie, yeah. I think they had the Drunken Master name actually. Honestly,
oh, we're all
look, it looks pretty cool.
And a cloth I could see.
Yeah, it's very.
That scope looks cool though.
Yeah, this is again third party. You can probably get this on 5K Toys, VC Toy Bots, toymetaverse.com. All those websites I just mentioned are all the figures they can get they can really find a big bad toy store, Entertainment Earth. You jump on these. They sell like those third-party figures like Netman, aka Spider-Man, which is a dope figure, man. I love it, man. That's a really, really fun figure. I actually have it right here, man. And so it's really fun, man. I love this Spider-Man figure. It's like the ultimate Spider-Man. You know what I mean? It's you know what this material, man, what it feels like? It feels like a balloon. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, like it's feels like a balloon material. I don't know.
So you're telling me that the skin on the body is like an elastic feel to it?
Yeah.
Let me see that knee. Now that you bent it, let me see that. Put the knee up. Now that it's bent on screen, I want to see the knee. The knee, how it looks, but no, the knee. It's so. We don't see any type of joints. Oh, cool.
No.
Cool. That's what I'm trying to look at. So no joints. And look like so the body of it that it's like it's wearing a suit for real.
Yeah, bro.
Oh, okay. But okay. So now this is my question. Being that it's so foldable and it has an outer rubber feeling gear, like how do you keep that safe for years? Because I'm sure that over time that's just gonna crack, man. And
it will definitely crack, man, over years for sure.
But how can you keep that type of thing protected?
In order to keep this, and you have to keep it in a controlled temperature room, really not a hot room. You know, during the summertime, it's gonna get hot. This shit will probably eventually peel. It will happen with fake leather. Well, this is not fake leather, but I don't know what kind of material this is. But you also need to have one of those silicone, those little bags that have those balls in them. You know what I'm talking about? Silicone bags.
Oh, wait, so but do you gotta store them? You think then in a plastic case with those silicone packs underneath? Yes. So you shouldn't keep them outside after how long you think they could be kept maximum on a shelf without protection?
Probably like a year. I gotta check out. Actually, you know what? I gotta check out one of my Crow figures. It's in a box.
Those are good questions, right? Because it's like, we gotta know how to protect our.
It all depends. Honestly, dude, it all depends because certain figures that I've had lasted longer than other people's. I've seen people online. Oh, my thing is peeling already. And I look at my figure. I'm like, oh, my thing is not peeling.
Well, it depends on how much they play with it, the portability.
That's true.
It keeps flexibility. But if you only fuck around with that shit every couple of months, and it dries up, because of the lack of movement, that's your fault.
Yeah. So, and then if you keep it in a pose like this or something like that, it's definitely gonna like mess up the
absolutely. Especially when you finally put that leg straight, you're gonna have a bubble. It's gonna be horrible.
Yeah. So every time I play with it, I put it right back. You know what I mean?
Oh man, yeah, a classic pose from Jackie.
That's a dope pose. Yeah, you can tell this figure is super articulated as well. Look how high that knee goes. He can stand pretty well on his own.
Yeah, but what the hell is this? Ooh,
I don't know what this is either. I'm telling you, I just popped. I like the design. It reminds me of something like Doomslayer a little way, or like Metroid.
Oh my god! Like did you see there's a new Doom game, bro?
Yeah. Doom. Hey, we're gonna talk about that soon too. Actually,
I can't wait. What the hell?
What is this? I have no Shield the Prime. It looks like Optimus Prime's head with some Voltron going on, right?
Yeah.
I have no clue what that is. I just found this one too.
Hold on. You just fuck. The fuck is this? Hold on. All right, bro. Okay, cancel this. Shield
the Prime, yeah, man. So I found this online again. Jackie, follow him. He's pretty cool. He has some.
Well, it's from Takara Tomizoids, Diaclone, and Transformers. So it is 3 companies in one. So this is a triple crossover figure: a Shield Liger Zoid, which can be piloted by Diaclone Corps, and it can transform into an Optimus Prime-like robot.
Nice.
So you have 3 connections. It does come with a pilot and everything. Pretty cool. Oh shit, you didn't share this picture. Let me put this one real quick. Hold on. Present, share screen, right, entire screen. And check this out, bro.
I want to
look at that. Look how he looks as the lion form or whatever. And you see that there's a little pilot right there with the bike.
Oh, nice.
So you see this, how it looks? So it is Voltron. So, but it is Lion-esque, It has a pilot right there in the front, also on the top, huh? Right?
That is sick.
This is really fucking cool, bro. Look at that. So Shizuoka Hobby Show 2025. So again, this is Takara, because again, the original creators of the that released of the Transformers toys in Japan. So I'm kind of interested in this.
Yo, that looks really cool. I didn't see that photo. That looks really nice.
And
What
again,
size
this
is that?
website, yeah, I mean, seeing that baby up close right there. Look at that, Chris.
Nice. That looks like fun.
Right? And you see the pilot inside, looking right there. You see him?
Yep. Yo, man, I would have had so much fun with this as a kid.
Right? Isn't that fucking cool?
I used to love figures like that came with pilots and stuff.
Yeah, I feel you, bro. I get it. Mommy, give me listen again. I love you, mom. Like she was the one that got me into robots. Always when we used to go to Grand Avenue in the Asian American stores,
Oh, man.
and they always had the robot in little packets, the metal robot. Oh, pick one. They were like $5 at the time. Nothing. You know what I
Yo,
mean?
figures were so much cheaper back in the day.
Yeah, bro. Anytime I would go, especially so the doctor was right next to the Chinese store, I'm like, please. I'm like, all right, so you see a doctor, just cooperate.
Right.
All right, bet. You know what I mean? What the fuck is this you're showing me here? Is it like a new type of rib condom?
No, so I bumped into this. This is a company. Forgot the name of the company, but they're talking about making a Snake Eyes video game.
And what? So what? Like the tale of their Rashikaji or some shit going through his origin? Are we gonna just have him battle Cobra? What are we doing?
All they're saying, they're working on a video. I think it's called Asteroid something. So
I would rather see in the Rashikazi Ninja Gaiden style story to give his origin, do a Snake Eyes 2 when he joins G.I. Joe, and then you could fight Cobra. But I think that whole first video game should be a story of his origin.
that'd be cool, like Ninja Gaiden. That'd be right, man.
Yeah, right. You know what I mean? Right. Come on, man. I'm selling these ideas out here, bro. I'm an idea machine. I'm the original AI.
He fights Storm Shadow, and then
Tommy. Call him Tommy before he's Storm Shadow in that book. He's fighting Tommy. Yo, bro, are you watching Power? Are you watching Power yet?
No, I don't watch Power, and I haven't watched Power in a long time, bro.
Oh my fucking god, bro! This Kaden shit, bro. We're gonna anyway. I'm not saying nothing. I leave it alone. All right,
okay, it's you, Alex, Super Turtle. No, this is
Turtle. What are you talking about?
This is. It looks like you, bro. When you wear the boxing gloves, and the do rag at night when you go to sleep. You wear a do rag at night when you go to sleep, right?
Yeah, call me. How do you think I maintain this wonderful hair? Look at this shit. Look at that Beetlejuice and shit.
But here we go. We got this. I guess ST stands for Super Turtle. I don't know. But
what is this, bro?
It's. I don't know. Do you know what this is from?
I have no idea, bro. I have no idea about.
I don't know if this is from like the new.
This is where we miss Daniel Black. Papi, stop it. Come here. Talk to us about your turtles. Talk to us about your turtles, Danny.
But yeah, here we go. We got this new turtles coming up. Since a lot of people are turtle collectors, you can add this to your collection.
But it's all right. But this is what we need to talk about. We know how Street Fighter, like, bro. All right. I love the size difference. Yes, this is how it should be. This is toys. This is the line. Like, yeah, bro. Like each character's size. No, listen. Like the classifieds. I love my classifieds. But everybody's the same height. We know they're not.
Some of them are not. Gunho and Gunho and Roadblock have different body sizes than, like, let's say Duke and Snake Eyes.
Well, you're talking about 2 figures out of over 100. All right.
well, also, if you have Serpentor, Jesus Christ, Serpentor.
But what about what about like Zarana? She should be shorter than the guys, but she's not.
She's is she? No, yeah, you're right. She's a little taller. Yeah,
Scarlet, Baroness, all of them. They're all the same. You know, we know that all these females are not the same height as all the guys. Stop.
Yeah.
So that's what I'm saying. Like, I like to see height realistic things, and even this in a video game, this is how it is.
Well, it's easier to honestly make Sagat bigger than. So what you want Duke right to be 6 inch tall, right, and then you want you want this female to be 5 inches, so it's not going to have as much articulation then, and then much detail, right? So that I think this is why they do it, right? Because
Yeah, but you know what? Make
if
it
you're
real.
making it smaller, if you're making the figure smaller, less detail, less things you can add to the figure. If
I
it's
don't
still
think so. I
fitting,
think as the
well, no, you're. I don't think so. These days, no, because
for
I can see.
female characters, especially, I think is a shorter one. They could make it really detailed and look even nicer, if you
I
will.
just think. I just think.
I don't
It
agree with
wouldn't.
you here, bro.
I
Finally,
don't
we
think it would
fucking
scale
disagree
too
or
right.
something,
I don't
bro.
think it would scale too right. Like it's easier to
Nah,
make him huge, right? It's easier to make Sagat huge
guys, what do
because
you
he's a
think,
huge
guys?
guy.
What do you
Because
think,
if you
guys?
put,
Shouldn't they
if you,
be? Wait, fuck that. Wait a minute. I want to ask the P3, our fellow fucking woos, like, yo, tell us right now, should there be even high difference between female and male characters in toys, especially like, is it just as an example, the classified line?
yo, I
Yo,
bet you, I,
we need, you know what? I'll need you to post that on P3 for the week so we can discuss it next week. Let's not even discuss this no more. We're about to
wait,
argue.
real quick. I could put a Chun Li and Ryu figure right next to each other. I have and tell you they're the same size, the
See,
female
but
size.
that's not right because we know Chun-Li's gonna be a little smaller. We know
Anyway,
she's
so
gonna be. There's no way because we know at least within that community, the females tend to be small. She's not gonna be the same height. She's not. And even Sonya's gonna be taller than
we're
her.
gonna we're gonna look at these other Street Fighter lines next
All right,
week
but I'm
too.
just saying. But I do love the look of these characters. Like again, I'm a Street Fighter fan. This is something, as a '90s kid that I grew up with. You know what I mean? Hitting the arcades, 42nd Street, pulling your corners up, almost getting beat up because you're going on a winning streak. Getting beat up because you like to electrocute people in the corner.
Freaking Blanca. I can't wait for Blanca to come out. But hey, this line right here is so there's wait, go back to that. I just talked about there's three there's 3 lines right now. There's SH Figure Arts that are making Street Fighter toys. There's Jada Toys that are making Street Fighter toys, and now this is Storm Arena, aka Storm Collectibles, that are making these 112 Street Fighter figures. And honestly, man, the way they're $26.99, so $27. You could get them for a Big Bad Toy Store. Yo, I seen pictures. They're a lot more articulated than the Jada Toys ones, man. And you could actually do like the Jada Toys. You can't really do a palm to palm like this.
Yeah.
With this you can.
Oh, really?
Yeah, dude, you can make the palms touch each other, which is pretty. That was a good selling point for me. I was like, oh, actually,
yeah, of course. Some reality, man.
Pretty dope, man. And the flexibility and the articulation, the ab crunch, amazing.
All
man.
right, you sold me already. So the price point for the articulation and the way you're saying that's good, man. All right, but with this articulation, are they sensitive to placement? That toy
right now,
when we do shit, they break off. They gotta be careful.
We don't know yet because we haven't even. This is the first time they came out with. They just started. This is their first line of one.
Not their first line. This is their first run of product.
Their first line of 112 figures that because they came out with these Baki figures, but they still haven't yet to be released. And now they have these coming out. Sagat.
We don't know the sensitivity of the plastic yet.
No, not yet. You're gonna find reviewers to get them earlier soon, though. Most likely.
But
I mean, they probably have them already online. That's how I saw pictures. I just started on YouTube.
I mean, they do look good. I mean, I even like the fact that there are some figures that can't even touch their chest, and the fact that homie got his hand on his chest like that shit is pretty fucking cool to me.
I can't wait.
I think the pose, the picture, everything is great.
Because I have the Jada Toys ones, but I really like these freaking Storm Collectible. And these are based on Alpha 3s. I have Street Fighters from Street Fighter 2 or 1. I forgot.
All right, but the Jada Toys is the packaging that sells because they come in an iconic video game looking packaging.
These come in nice packaging too.
Wow. Is it video game package like arcade?
I think so. Hold on. Look it up real quick if we can pull it up. Alpha Street Fighter, Storm Arena Street Fighter figures.
Let's see if I can find the packaging on it. I see figures. I see Ken and all that shit. Ken look dope, but Wow, the Fireball, I see what you're saying, but no one is showing packaging.
No I saw packaging the other day.
I don't see packaging, but it's all right. Again, they do look good. I mean, even Ken looks fucking cool. Do you want to see what Ken look like real quick?
Oh, Ken looks amazing, man.
I mean, let me put that on the screen for you real quick for you guys to have a gander at real quick. And it's available at Big Bad Toy Store again, $26.99, mi gente. I mean,
$26.99, dude. They might go up, but hey, the
look
tower
at it.
base is down.
Look at him, bro. Look at this. Look at this.
Yo, look at that flexibility. Look at that kid, that Jean-Claude Van Damme kid.
Bro, look at this, bro. Look at this. Look at the pose on the floor, bro. Holy shit. Look at that. And then you look at all these points right here, bro. What the toes,
I love the toes.
the knees, you got that double knee, double elbow, the wrist. Mother effer, bro. This looks fucking look at that with the fire.
That
Oh,
looks sick.
gorgeous, bro.
Let's be honest, they're not new.
That looks fantastic, man. Jesus Christ. So 1/2 scale, plastic, fully articulated, 2 heads, 3 pairs of hands, fireball, and the stand, folks, and the stand. So you go ahead and fucking put this up there like you like. Now let's get into this because this also looks fucking sick, Chris. What the hell is this?
This is just another McFarlane, one of those statues that he does. He did Thor, Captain America, Spider-Man.
Okay. So this is one of those, right?
This is one of those Carnage ones that he's coming out with. So
It looks good.
Yep.
Oh my God! No way we getting Sheena.
We're getting Sheena, bro, because we could pair her with what's his name? Kazar.
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 Kazar. I don't know. Tomato, whatever, bro.
Yeah, tomato. But yeah, man, you can pair them up with them, so that's pretty cool that they're coming out. I'm definitely gonna go for her.
Yeah, that's cool. She can even listen again when it comes to Sheena. She also looks like many other inspired 30s Pope characters, Jungle Queen, and all that shit. You know what I mean? Like, she looks cool. I like it. Spear, knife. But isn't it funny? Think about this, Chris. Where in history did white people live in a jungle? Right? Anytime a white person came, they were the lord of the jungle, the queen of the jungle. Get out of here, bro. That's what I hate.
That's so funny. That's so true.
I really doubt that. I'm pretty sure there was a real dark Tarzan if he was not fucking white. You know what I mean? Oh my God.
Becky, look at that toy.
Yeah.
Anyway, we got Chucky over here, man. We got Mayfets, Mafets, whatever you want. Mafets, Mayfets.
Tomato once again.
Yep. We got the Bride of Chucky. They came out with the Chucky 2 action figure back in the day. I forget how long ago that was. But here we go. We got Bride of Chucky. Super cool. It has the cloth ripped up, stitches on the face. This is amazing, man. Hopefully we're going to see, what's her name? The Bride.
Did you hear they want to kind of look forward to making a Freddy Chucky collaboration film?
No.
Yeah. I don't know how that would work. Again, Dream Master, like how does Freddy come into Chucky's world, or does Chucky go into Freddy's world? I wouldn't understand that. Doesn't make sense. Even with the Jason Freddy, it's too different because again, for as cool as Freddy is, he is still something that exists in imagination. Right? In dreams. In physicality, a better movie would have been Jason versus Michael Myers.
Yeah.
Let's get Chucky versus Leprechaun.
I agree. People just wanted to see that Jason versus Freddy.
I get it. 2 icons, but then again, people really don't get what the stories are about. And it's really 2 different lanes of perspective on them. You really can't mix them. But this figure does look great. I mean, this is like Chucky, again, reliving for the umpteenth time in this film.
I know, right? This is a great figure, though. If you want to go grab it, just look for it on the Big Bad Toy Store or any other not third party. Oh my God, here we go.
Bro, fucking Keanu.
Again.
All I want to say is that Keanu is just killing the pop culture game. This is a man that has already been killing movies.
Yeah.
Then he came into the game with Berserker, with Boom Studios, Kickstarter, fucking killed the comic book game. And now he's stepping in the toys and he's fucking murdering. What the fuck, Keanu?
Yo, man, this
my man got the
cool.
magic touch, son.
This looks super cool too, man. I have the McFarlane one, but I think I might get this one as well.
Hey,
because
Chris, before you
I like
continue, wouldn't you agree that Berserker is John Wick on crack?
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Right? Right?
Absolutely. Yep. That's what it is, pretty much. Super violent. Nope. So talking about the video game.
Bro.
This is something new that I've seen McFarlane is doing. This is McFarlane. This is called an Elite Edition.
Elite. Oh, you know what? I didn't notice that. Okay.
Doom the Dark Ages.
So what does Elite even mean?
I really don't know, man. It looks just I don't know that fur looks cool. I don't know.
The fur was fire.
I think it's more detailed. Look at how detailed this looks. It looks more detailed than its original. So he came out with a Doom Slayer figure before. It looked nothing like this.
Yeah, I mean
the paint apps were bland. You know what I mean?
Video game, baby. So and they're about to take over again on that first shooter perspective. They sent me the email over the weekend about the game, asking if I wanted to key for it. I said absolutely yes, because I gotta play this game. And if I could get two, Chris, we need to play this together so we could win as the P3 podcast. That's it. It's P3 in the Doom universe. We are our own squad to represent the Borinquenes like our uncle. And hopefully we could do them proud.
He looks sick, though. I really like the way
he does. I like the fucking figure, bro. Bro, look at this. With a chain ball looking like fucking Megatron. Bro, I'm in, bro. I'm in. I want this fucking figure on my shelf right now. Look at that shield, too, bro.
I know. It looks. So I'm just admiring it. It looks really cool, man.
You know what? And looking at the mask, he does remind me. There's a version, I'm looking at him right now, of an older, like a Viking style Spawn figure that had that similar looking mask.
Oh, really?
Yeah. I mean, I could probably take off the mask. Let me take off. I'm not gonna move my finger because I'll probably fuck everything up that I got set up. I could take off the mask though. Look at his helmet. Tell me that shit don't look the fucking kind of similar. Check it. Oh man, I'm gonna fuck you up right now. I love this.
Oh, that's nice.
Right? Similar. And again, this is what is cool about the figure removable helmet. You know, look, you see? So, but tell me that, and if you notice, Kevin, look at the details, kind of like a little spiked mohawk on it.
Yeah.
You know, but tell me that shit don't look like that thing you're presenting, you know, right there.
It does. It really does. It looks similar for sure. I like that helmet, man.
Oh, yeah, this is so cool. So I have both. They came out with two versions of this. And one of them came with a helmet. The other one has no helmet, but it looks like a zombie. So it's really cool. I have both. I'll take a picture of it and share it within the notes. And what the fuck is this?
You don't know what it is?
No, what is this?
You don't know what it is?
I'm lost.
Nah, this is Love, Death, and Robot Season 4.
Dude, bro, I saw it. Season 4 came out. I have not watched it yet. You watched it already?
Oh, yeah. I'm a huge fan of this.
My man fucking binge.
Dude, there's a few episodes I like, man. Look at the one with the baby down there. You see the one with the baby?
Yeah.
Big baby. That was a great episode. There was another one that always. So there's in each season, right? There's been one that reminds me of G.I. Joe all the time, that they fight like monsters.
Yeah.
So there's another one of those, which is really cool. It takes place in the airspace, which is dope. Really good episode. There's another one with a cat. There's 2 episodes with cats. They were both really good.
This season, awesome, Chris. You need a cat in your house.
This season was pretty cool. Like I said, I still like season 1. Season 1's my favorite because it had like 14 episodes, and it was really. I enjoyed season 1
Chris,
a lot.
You need a cat in your house.
I don't need a cat.
Yes, you do. And it'll teach the little dog a lesson too. Every time he acts up, homie, just smack him up, and then he'll behave. Let me tell you, cats and dogs in their place. I love that shit. That makes me laugh all the time. All right. So, iconic series, Attack on Time, baby. Now, have you watched this show at all?
I have not watched the show. A lot of my friends watched it. A lot of my friends have watched it, and they enjoyed it.
I mean, it's cool. It's different. It's wild. But, man, I know there's a reason you're showing this. And I obviously, because when you send me the fucking images that were separate, I said, wait a minute. Why do these things look at the face? Hold on. I think they go together. So, yes, folks.
I don't know why they send them separately. I try to put them in order. When
I know. It just gets... You know what you need to do, Chris, in the future? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Just number them in the order you want.
Okay.
So change the name to the number you want, and that's how we talk about it. And folks, this is what he wants to talk about. Boom! Holy fucking shit.
So yeah, look at these Nike Veremos, I think they're called. I'm not. I think these are custom made, but these are dope. These are really cool,
bro. What I am digging is that line work behind the logo.
Mm-hmm.
Yo, that looks so. That pattern looks so sick.
This is a great idea, man. If these were to come out, I think a lot of people would get these. I would get them too, even though I don't know nothing about the cartoon, man, or the anime.
Oh, please check it out. I've read the first manga. I checked out the first season. There's even a film you could check out, live action film.
Oh yeah,
film out there. Like, yo, it is fire. It's fun. It's different. It's, you know, you may consider a little weird, but just imagine giant zombies. All right, giant zombies.
Nice. Giant zombies, Jesus.
These motherfuckers just grabbing people, they're flying like catching them like they're fucking M&Ms in the air. It's disgusting.
That's gross. I've seen a couple things.
Oh, baby, these are sexy. What are these?
You want those?
A G? You want those? Chris, I already told you, man. You know, Almega's about to get a clone, so it's like, yeah.
No, you're not. No, you're not. Don't. You're not getting nothing. Yo, this is.
I'll get these.
So what is this? Sartori crystals. Sartori crystals all over the shoes.
Oh, no. Swarovski.
Swarovski crystals.
Bro.
That's why they cost $1,000. They have Converse ones too.
Bro,
but they cost $500.
Look nice.
These are women, but you could get these in guy sizes too.
But I can't front. They're nice though.
They are nice. They're very if you want to be loud, I wouldn't wear them. They're too loud. For me.
You want to be? You mean these are like Nick Cannon loud?
Yeah.
Yeah. He said, yeah. All right, folks. If you want to have shiny ass feet like Nick Cannon, you get these Jones right here.
Too loud for me.
The fuck is this, bro?
So these are the Nike Jordan 3 Rare Air. The reason why they're called Rare Air is because these are sample. These are sample.
Getting choked on air, folks.
So back in the day, right, when you would get a shoe, right, and you open it up, sometimes there will be a mistake on it, right? Something like this. You see how the Nike Air is the other way?
I noticed that the right foot, that shit is backwards.
Yeah, it's backwards. So now they're making it a thing now, right? Oh, cool. Now we're gonna come out with this concept then. Wait,
so you're telling me
this is on purpose?
So no, all right, but before it wasn't on purpose.
No.
So what if you had the Era pair? How much are they worth?
That's why it's called Rare Air, because they were probably worth a lot. You know what I mean? You got a fucking Era pair is a lot of money, dude. A lot of people.
I love it. It's like baseball cards. When you have an Era card, like the Frank Thomas card that didn't have his name on it, that shit goes for some bank. You know,
dude.
What I mean?
They came out with this dude, right? I was looking on YouTube. I forgot what Jordans it was. I think there was an orange pair of white, or it was some Dunks, and the swoosh was upside down, dude. Oh my god, bro. So much money. A lot of people were like offering this dude bread. But yeah, so now they made it a thing. These are the pale ivory Nike SB Dunks, low tops. I like these. These are I put these up here because I think these are a nice summer shoe. I like the colorway.
You know what's funny?
I
A
like
big
the gum
shout out
bottom.
to my homie Clap and our friend Kimbo. She actually bought a pair of these, but she got the mids,
Oh yeah, the mids, nice.
bro. When I saw them at the shop, 'cause they only had them for women. I was like,
Yep.
yo, if you don't get these, you're foolish. Like I never seen this color before, and as okay, I'm turning into a sneaker enthusiast because of you. And I'm gonna tell you why. When it comes to sneakers, something that turns me on, gum. When you have
Yo,
that
gum
gum bottom,
bottoms.
oh, bro, it's like having red bottoms. You know what I mean? But on
Yeah,
sneakers, that gum bottom is
I
sexy, man.
love gum bottoms, bro.
Right, right, right. Oh, my homie.
I love them.
That
That's
gum
why I
bottom.
want to get these freaking pine green Jordan SBs, man. They're my grail so right now, man. They cost like a lot of money, but
Folks, you gotta understand, my brother and I have a big age gap between us, but it's so funny that when it comes to fashion, we're so fucking in tune. I love it. I love my
but yeah,
baby.
these are the pale ivory and Nike SB Dunks. These are coming out soon for $125.
Then 125. I think she paid for her mids of like $120. Oh, look at these colors though.
So
Jamaica Bomber Clot.
these are Nike US Air Force Ones. These are called Little Yachty. This Little Yachty, yeah, Little Yachty. This is his second pair of sneakers that he collaborated with Nike. So if you want to grab these up, go for them. They're gonna be on the Nike app, available May 22nd at 10 a.m.
You said that the first ones were loud. I think these are loud.
Yo, these are super loud too.
I'm not gonna wear these. That's too loud for
I
me.
won't wear those. That color, I don't like that color mixture. I don't like it.
The only green I like is in my pocket. You feel me, baby? Hey,
The ones on my lungs.
hey. Oh my God. This weekend, folks, a classic franchise has returned. One of the most iconic franchise in on the early 2000s that was setting shit on fire, baby.
Oh yeah.
Destination franchise have an iconic five-part series that we thought was close-ended, but no. They had just come out with a new one called Bloodlines that dropped this Friday. Mi gente. We had the pleasure of checking it out, today. Yeah, so Chris, let me start with you. Again, I'm a late 70s, early 80s fan, 90s fan of horror, right? So 2000s, of course, there's things like also was into, but I was vested in it when I was a little bit older, right?
Mm-hmm.
When this came out, you were the kid.
Mm-hmm.
So this is your Jason, this is your Friday, your Freddy, your Halloween. So in seeing this franchise return and specifically seeing this specific film, which is not a reboot, folks, because they do pay homage and respect to the prior films. This is another sequel. What did you feel about this film?
Like I said, like you said, man, I've watched this movie since the first one, and I've watched every single one after them, and to this day, I'm still afraid to like drive behind those trucks that have the trees behind them.
I don't drive behind any truck that has anything on a flatbed.
Yeah,
Fuck you, I am
I
moving.
don't do that. I don't like when people mention Final Destination when I'm in a roller coaster. Why are you mentioning that while we're on a roller coaster? You know what I mean? Like, don't mention that movie at all. There's just certain things, man. But this movie, I was excited that they were coming out with another one because I love the gruesome kills. Each and every one of those movies topped one another. You know what I mean? Like you thought the first one was cool, all right. Then the second one comes like, damn, that's pretty bad. Then the third one comes like, god damn, that happened. Fourth one, it just keeps the kills just get more brutal.
Annie just keeps moving on up, baby.
It just keeps moving on, and with this movie, it's the same thing. It just keeps going on. The way the movie started, and it was cool. The way the movie started, it was like you saw the perspective from. It was just dope, dude. I don't care. People, you gotta watch this movie, and the way it started off is different from what we saw from other movies, kind of. You know what I mean? Like the
Somebody pointed out to me.
premonition.
See, somebody pointed out to me that that's what they didn't like about it. They're like, oh, they went to a place that they didn't know, that they knew was probably not a good place to go to. So it didn't feel natural. That's what somebody said to me. They said the other things that happened in the prior movies is like it was a random event that happened and things that you wouldn't even expect things to happen. You know, but you know what? But after watching the movie, I think I disagree because with that person, because again, yeah, it's a dope new building. You have to trust the architecture of the day. You're not gonna go into it with bad intention. And also shout out to the young lady. I was a fan of Stargirl, so to see her do a movie was pretty fucking cool. I think she's so cute. I think she's a wonderful actress that gives us great energy. And to see her in this type of role, I think wow, she killed it. She impresses me. That young lady impresses me. I like her as an actress. She's cool.
She's going places, man.
Yeah, she is. She is. I like her energy. She really is. And she's so cute too. God bless her. I mean, and the way she did the film in the beginning, and then to see the future self, and how this was transgressing, and that book, and to see parts of again the homage to the other films.
Yeah.
You know, bro,
that little kid.
Let me tell you, my brother knows this shit. My people know this shit, and I'm gonna say this shit out loud and proud. I don't give a fuck. I was so happy when that little shithead died, bro. When I saw what he did, and then I was like, "Yo, this motherfucker better die." And then when I saw him in that particular scene, be so happy for just 1 second,
yo,
bro, I was like, "Yes!" Listen, I love it when a film breaks a rule.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, yeah, well, you're not supposed. Yeah, fuck that. That little motherfucker deserved it. Thank you. A spoiler. I don't give a fuck. Let me tell you, that was one of my favorite scenes. And again, I like the kills in this movie. They were, some of them were gruesome. Now I'm like, oh shit.
They were gruesome.
You know, again, if I'll make her go like this in a scene, yeah, it's like, damn, that shit is gruesome. Like, I don't do that. Most scenes I laugh. But I will tell you, there was 2 scenes. I was like, damn, man.
Which one?
Garbage truck.
Oh,
bro,
yeah.
That was, bro.
That was brutal, bro.
It scared me, but but he did it. Nothing happened. But in the tattoo parlor.
Oh,
I thought of you and Savannah with the note.
Oh my goodness.
I thought of you guys so quick in New York Comic Con. Yo, my brother and his girl at New York Comic Con a couple years ago, they kissed each other and they both have nose piercings, and their nose piercings got stuck, so they were stuck facially. And we had random strangers coming up to us because I couldn't do it because I was laughing, trying to separate them. Hysterical.
Yeah, I hate when that happens. That happened to us again recently. Fuck.
Stop lying.
Yeah.
Really?
I have a gap in my thing, so it hooks on, bro.
Guys, you gotta see this shit when they're stuck on their fucking piercing. It's almost
it sucks.
They become Siamese twins. But bro, this film, even compared to, again, I see some people hate on it. Oh, it's predictable, is this, that. I thought it was funny. I had fun. It took me out of this world. For me, another 5 star. I'll give this a 4. I fucking loved it. I had fun with it.
Yeah. Listen, any horror movie's predictable these days, dude. Yeah. I can watch a horror movie and tell you the ending or who's gonna be the killer by the time the fucking, you know what I mean? Or I can tell you like just by certain things is gonna happen, or I'm like, oh, that's gonna be important in the movie, like, or you just have to pick up on these little things. So for them to say, oh, it's predictable, every movie's predictable these days, man. Especially if you're a horror fanatic, like. I mean, but this movie is awesome. Like I said, I give it a 4 too, man. I love Final Destination. I'm a fan of Final Destination.
It's not a perfect movie. It's not a perfect movie, but it's a fun movie. It's a date movie, because your shorty will be grabbing onto you during those horrible scenes for sure. So, guys, you guys are going to get lucky. I promise you on that. All right? For real. So, for real, check out Final Destination.
Yeah, check it out. Give it a shot. Don't listen to the critics.
Yeah, for real. You know,
Well,
those
it got a 90. The Rotten Tomato gave it like 93% or something like that.
really. I want to put something on the stage before we go because this happened over in New York on the weekend. And tell me what you think about this. Look at this, Chris.
Did I not like it? Did I not like it? Hmm?
So did you just see that shit, bro?
Why
A,
would they?
a boat crashed into the Brooklyn Bridge because apparently, similar to that last incident, the boat lost power.
Oh, stop.
Now, what is going on with these boats losing power by important bridges like the last time? Thank God that this boat is kind of like it looked like it was wooden or some shit and not metal like the last one. Because imagine if that was metal, we would have lost the Brooklyn Bridge with all those people that were walking on it. If you've seen other videos where people were
Jesus.
walking on the bridge, they said that when that shit hit, that bridge shook. Bro, I would shit myself on that bridge.
Damn, dude, that's fucking crazy, bro. Like,
I mean,
what's going on?
two
That's
people died.
scary.
Two
Really,
people
no.
died. 19 injuries in this event over the course of the weekend in New York City, bro. I mean, how crazy! And why the hell are they doing this? This is a Navy training boat, man. They failed that training or what?
For real. That's crazy and sad, man, at the same time.
Right? You know, condolences to the losses and sorry for their injuries. But what is going on? Like, why is this energy about destroying bridges right now?
That is weird, man. Like I said, that Maryland, that Maryland one was just bad, man. Remember, it fell. So what
And
if
that
that would have
Maryland
happened?
was, you know why it was bad? Because again, that was a boat that had none but metal structures on it. You know what I mean? So when it hit rock, you know, metal was stronger than rock.
Yeah, for sure.
So thank God that these structures weren't as strong as the bridge. Because again, this could have been so much worse.
Oh yeah. Thank God it wasn't, and like you said, condolences to those people who passed away. But man,
Yeah, 2 losses, 19 injuries, and I hope they're
sad.
okay. God bless her. But man, it's, what is going on in the world is like, you know, things, you know, and also I want to give this little salute to China. I can't believe that they sent packages to the Palestinians. I don't know if you saw this video, but Chinese planes were dropping packages for the Palestinian people, you know, medical supplies, food, clothes, to help them because you know they're going through war, and unfortunately Israel is like blocking support, and China just defied the world and said, "Nah, people need help, son," and they helped. So respect for that type of act. That's a beautiful thing, and that's I think how humanity should act. You know what I mean, we shouldn't be trying to destroy and border and close in anyone on this planet. We should be
Yeah.
thriving, loving, supporting, and let's elevate humanity to the best of our ability, man. Like, what the fuck, bro? So salute to China on that, and even a salute to Trump. Like, these ceasefires he's working on in the Middle East. Have you seen that? He's stopping wars. This dude, he started a tariff war only to make trade fair in the U.S. and it's starting to show and happen. How crazy is that too? So for all you haters out there, stop. And like there's certain politicians that the reason they're mad is because Trump is dipping into their pockets because they were bought and didn't care about us no more. And we finally have someone that just sees that we're getting robbed and is trying to do the right thing. Now, however you think how he's doing it, it is what it is, but we're getting our fair share back. You feel me?
Yeah. Just don't tariff my toys.
But and you know what? But they're doing that illegally. Even I even seen that there was this guy who said he bought a game last year that was supposed to be shipped, and they're trying to hold down the shipping so they could get tariff money. So companies, now there's also turned to shadiness. You have these companies trying to take advantage of the tariff.
Yeah, I knew they were going to do that. I knew certain companies were going to do that.
Yeah, but guess what? There's a 90-day reprieve on the tariff. It's way much lower than it ever was. So guess what? Any shipping should be a whole lot lower right now.
Yeah.
So stop doing that.
I mean, we're starting to see
do that on purpose. That's just a Democratic tactic. Oh, let's use it against. I just want to remind people history-wise that there was a Democratic Party that supported slavery. Remember that. But they also want to claim that they're the party of the coloreds. No, they're not. 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 And please look this up in fucking history. Don't let them trick you. Don't be fucking. I'm not saying Republicans are any better. I'm not saying that either. I'm saying that there was one party that was for it and one party created against it. Isn't that funny? Yo, Chris, look this up. I'm not bullshitting. I saw this and it floored me. How can any minority be a Democrat when that was the party that supported racism? Republicans formed to kind of say, yo, let's not spread slavery. They didn't say they were against it, but they said not to spread it. You feel me? So it's like one party had a little bit more moral than the other. Even a little bit.
A little bit, yeah.
But still, isn't it funny that the one that claimed that they're for you were the ones that were always against you?
Yeah.
Right, that's what I'm saying, folks. Just wake up.
Wake up.
I appreciate that. I think we had a great show today. I miss you, Danny. I hope you're getting better and get energized to come back because we need to bring these wrestling chats with you.
Yes. I didn't catch up on wrestling this week.
Yeah, man. We miss you. Shout out to the family out there. We love you. You know what it is to our fellow P3ers, our Wolf Pack. We love you. You know what it is. Stay tuned every week. This is the P3 podcast. Oh, baby. It's Al Mega with the one and only who?
Chris Crash, your toy fashion maven. And what's your name?
We've been. Hey, look. Hey, it's Lily. Big Lil. Hey, hasta la próxima, baby. Ow!